What's good, family? It's your boy VE to the double L E, and I'm back here again. Actually, I'm just fresh off, literally just stepping in the house from YCS Houston. And we got that crazy band list. I'm not gonna spend too long on that. Everybody's probably got a video out on it. But I will go over what I did. So I ended the tournament after 11 rounds of Swiss. I ended 8-3. Got 73rd place. So I didn't make top 32. My teammate David almost made top 32. He was 34th, so he was right on the outside. He right on the bubble. We'll talk about that a little bit quickly after I do this deck profile. So what did I play? Y'all know the 60 card guy played something, right? And what we played is we still went with U-Bill. 60 cards with some different engines and different spices. But I'm just going to run over the basics. I'm going to run over the list real quick, and then we'll talk about the day anyway. So the Beckett and Beast package, and I'm going to do this in packages. 3 and 2, this was fine. Not much to say. The Fiend Smith package, I will talk about this for a brief moment. The only thing I played as non-standard is 2 Saint. I actually resolved this way more than I resolved this because I was just searching it off Engraver to play around Droll. I think I resolved Track one time, and it was in the game I was already winning. U-Bell cards. Unfortunately, day 2, I opened up this and had to end on like Phantom Pass. I drew like all my 1-ofs, which is really unlikely in 60, but you know, it happens. My opponent was cool though. We'll talk about everybody a little bit. 3 Squirmer, I don't regret 3. 3 was crazy. Best extender in the Fiend deck. I don't understand why you would play 2. Sometimes you just need to get your combo going, and it's the best extender if you have to go with another tech card I got in the deck. Only 2 Lotus. You could have played 3. I didn't miss it. It wasn't really like game determinative. It was never a game I was like, oh man, if I had Lotus. We have so many ways to Lotus. With that being said, we have the 3 Thrones, Terraforming, 2 Nightmare Pain, because that card's crazy. And then the MVP engine in my deck was the Unchained engine this weekend. And going forward, it'll probably be the Unchained engine still. We went with a heavy package. So 2 Aruha, 1 Sarama, of course, 1 Charvar for now, but you know it's going to 2. 1 Shyama MVP, and then the 1 Abominable. I only resolved this effect once. You really don't have to play it. It's nice to have, nice to float. This will probably come out for the second Charvar. The Unchained package is definitely going to get heavier for sure. And then even the spell traps are going to change. Because I only played 1 A-Bomb. I didn't think it was going to be game determinative at any point because we didn't have so many ways to blow it up. But after playing a couple games, I probably could have played 3 and it would have been fine. It's just the only Unchained card that plays in the draw for real. So you don't have to worry about that. Everything else was pretty much non-engine. 2 Bystials, which were pretty clutch actually. Nib I didn't see. Ash I saw once. Draw was crazy. And then for breakers, we had 3 Metaltronus. This card was okay until I got Ash Blossomed on it every time. I think I resolved Metaltronus maybe once. Imperm could have played without it. We had 3 Droplet. 2 Talents. This went to 1. That's fine. I think we only resolved it like once. Callby. And then the best card in our deck. I got to excuse the camera angle. I'm just holding it. I'm tired, man. Well, we did 2 Double Wild, and this card was insane. It's the reason in the last round of day 1, I think I clutched it. It clutched me up the match against Jeff Jones. So that was cool. Side deck. Was nothing to write home about. There's definitely some changes I would have made. These were 2 Fubaloses, but I sold them. I'll get reprints. 2 Chaos Hunter. I drew it once. They got Impulse, and then I could have brought it back with Yama. Perulia, And Meows, I just didn't draw them. I should have just kept with my original plan of playing 3 XYZ Encore, and I really believe that would have changed a lot going into the event. But Dweller's gone now, so I don't have to worry about that. 3 Lancia, again, didn't draw. Lightning Storm, didn't draw. Evenly, didn't draw. So, most of my side, I honestly played most of the event. Every game that I won was just like my regular main board. Extra deck, keep it simple. The Fiendsmith cards. Then you have the Unchained cards. This Tuyama was absolutely correct. Unchained Solar Rage. Anguish was absolutely correct. You have the SP. MVP, a bow. Other MVP, because I played Metatronus, was this. I actually hard made this against Malice because he just let me accue the bodies. And so I linked off his dudes. Made this, and then he couldn't use 06 because she can negate 06. So that was cool. The two two XYZ guys. This was okay. You can play with or without it. Yeah. Because this deck doesn't need Necroquip. So because we can make Caesar. We actually make double Caesar, but I don't play that. One Phantom the Boy. One Aerial Eater, and Desiree that I only made once. I could just have not played this card, and it would have changed absolutely nothing. So that was the deck. Let's go over my tournament report real quick. I wrote it down. Round 1, Blue Eyes against one of our local guys. I actually won game 2. I don't know how I won game 2. I won that match 2-0. But I won game 2, and I sided out both my U-Bills by accident. Don't know how I ended up doing that. It was early. Round 2 was a loss in time to Malice. My opponent was cool, but he was playing a little bit below a pace that I liked, but whether it was nerves or whatever, I took the loss there in time. It's a little miscommunication where I didn't think he gained, but he did, and not a big deal. Round 3 was Ryzeal. I took that. Round 4. Round 4 was Ryzeal. Round 3. Make sure I got this right. Yeah, round 2 I lost. Didn't time. Yeah. Round 3 was pure Ryzeal in the VIP. I ended up 2-0. There was a miscommunication where neither one of us caught it. Game 2, I wiped him game 1. Game 2, he had a Baguska and a duo drive on the field with 3 material. I didn't even think about the effect to make it ass. It was an honest mistake. It really wasn't trying to home. He had Judgment Imperm or something like that. Yeah, he had Judgment Imperm, and he had to burn his 2 judgments because we were both playing under the assumption that Baguska was at 2,000 rather than 23. So that may have changed game 2, but I think I still walk with that one regardless. Either way, we get that one. Round 4, I play against one of our guys. We play against Will with pure Ryzeal. I end up taking that match. We go 3 though. My boy played pretty well. Man, that was that. Round 5, I think I played another Malice. Yeah, I ended up taking that one in time. Yeah, in time by 100 life points that left Necroquip. So that was cool. Round 6. I win round 6. I forgot what I played against. I win round 6. I played Blue Eyes. Round 7. I win again. At this point, I'm X1. Round 8. I actually lose round 8 to Raziel. Got double Dweller. That really hurt. So that put me at X2. And then going into the last round, I played Jeff Jones on Malice. Game 1, he sets up the simplified board. I can't break it. And then game 2, he can't beat what I built. Game 3, we both he hard bricks because he opens up 3 impulse. Shifter, I kind of just do a little to nothing. I set call by pass. And then he tries to combo, and I call by his Malice, Dormouse that's being targeted by the Bestial. And then we kind of walk with it because of double wild. And then day 2, this is where the dream ends, unfortunately. I played against Raziel, cool guy named David. And I get mopped. He hits me with Dweller 3 times, game 1. And double Ash. His hand was crazy. Game 2, I drew kind of unfortunate, but it was okay. He had Lightning Storm, Perulia, all kinds of things. And I just could not get into the game. He opens up Bonfire. Crazy. I just scoop it up. So that ends the top 64 dream. I know that mathematically. And so we just played the last round because why not? In the last round, we played against Malice, and I take that. So overall, I finished the tournament 8-3. I'm not super upset with my performance. It was just things out of my control. I'm glad Dweller is gone now. Glad Sharvar is back at 2. This deck is going to change drastically. Shout out to the team, man, the Card Cartel. Shout out to David, who went. He was right there, bro. And we didn't get a whole lot of testing in for this event, but he put the work in. Shout out to Anthony, who was undefeated all the way through Swiss, all the way through top 8. And he was wiping folks. So shout out to him, bro. Shout out to all the other guys who made top 32. But now we focus in on Nats. We're in a new format. I may drop a video at some point, or I may do a collab with somebody where we talk about how to play different decks now that Dweller is gone. There is Orcust content coming, especially because Dweller is gone. Y'all don't understand that the loss of the existence of Dweller and Shifter has inhibited me from playing decks that I have like 50 or 60 lists for. So we are going to get to work, bro. But YCS Houston was a good time. I mean, it was kind of like, a lot of homeless people in the projects. But we had a good time. I got to see the homies. I got to see my brothers. I got to see everybody. So I appreciate all the support from over the weekend. Appreciate everybody who had good energy, good vibes. Now we look forward to the future. See what we're doing next. It's your boy, the E to double E, the 60 card God, signing out.